Hey everybody, it's Kay, and I'm here today with the May 2025 Ipsy Glam Bag. This is the second one, so let's see what's in here. Beautiful bag, great for gifting. I know I'm going to like keeping it myself. It's canvas, and it has sort of a china, what would look like a willow china pattern on it, and then a little silky type of tassels. And it is lined. Okay, so let's see what's in here. Okay, I think I did get a card. Let's go look and see if I can find the card. Here it is. Okay, so here's the card. I like it when this information comes. Okay, so I get to choose one item and then they choose 4 items. So I did get some add-ons too. Okay, so they chose the 24-hour brow setter by Benefit. This is a sample size. If I'm going to use a brow product, it's typically going to be a tinted brow gel because I have a couple of grays and need a little extra color and a little extra filling. So I'm willing to try this on top of that. I'm not going to open it right now. I may give it away. Okay, so there's that one, but it's a nice product. The next item, and I'm sort of intrigued by this. This is the Pixie Glow Tonic, and I don't think I've ever had it. So I'm going to put on my glasses so I can read this teeny print, and let's see what it says this does, okay? So it's a cult favorite toner and your shortcut to radiant, smooth skin infused with 5% glycolic acid. It helps gently exfoliate to reveal brighter complexion, while aloe vera and ginseng help soothe and energize. The result, a lit from within glow with every swipe. Excuse me. Well, you know what? I'm always using a toner, and I am really interested to try this. And I do like Pixie products. Okay, it's very liquidy as you would expect. It doesn't have much of a smell to it, so I actually like that. Okay, so the next product, and I like this brand, is Miss Show, and this is a setting spray. And I actually really like these travel size setting sprays because I keep them in my little makeup bag. It's easier than the big things. And I actually use setting spray mostly to set the concealer under my eyes. And I've enjoyed everything by this brand. Okay, it doesn't have a smell. I think that was a good mist. And so I would take the, put a little bit in my palm and then pat it here. And that helps to set the concealer a lot better than a powder, because when you get older, a powder is just going to settle in and make you look crepey. So it's better to use a wet setting spray like this. Okay, I like that one. Oh, I like this one too. This is by Chorus, and it is a shower gel in sea salt. And I've used a shower gel. It smells just not much of a smell, just nice and clean kind of smell. I'm going to enjoy using this. I just love shower gel. I use it in the bath every single day. Okay. And another thing I like to use in the bath is I put a couple of drops of either Neutrogena body oil or whatever body oil I have in the bath water, because it helps to put some moisture back in the skin, but not too much. I don't like to just totally put body oil on because it's just too greasy for me, but I find just a little bit in the bath is really, really helpful. Okay, so the last item is the item I chose, and it is by Seraphine Botanicals, and it is the Marshmallow blush. Okay, so this is in the shade, well, it's hard to see on the outside. Okay, it's ballet shoes. It's on the side here. Now, this is a $28 full-size items. Generally, I'm going to gravitate towards choosing an item that's full size. Here it is. Would I pay $28 for this blush? Probably not. But I will tell you that this brand, Seraphine Botanicals, has very nice products. And I've been very happy with everything I've ever gotten from this brand. And I do like that this is a small one I can put in my to-go makeup bag. And that's going to be a color that I like. So we're going to read a little bit about it too, because I think it's a little bit more than just a blush. Okay. So it's a soft focus flush with this weightless bright pink blush. Its talc-free formula is infused with sustainable mica and skin-loving extracts like marshmallow, passion flower, sabuki flower to help smooth and blur the look of pores. Okay, well, I'm very happy to have that. Okay, so did get some add-ons. So let's take a look at these add-ons. And they were mostly the smaller add-ons. So let's just see. I did get a couple of full-size ones though. I got the Blink Tubing Mascara because this is a really good tubing mascara. I've had it in the full size before and used it all up. I'm not going to open this one now. I actually have the travel size one that it came in another bag, but it's a good tubing mascara. I think one of the best. So I like that. Okay. Now, how much was that? Let's see if I have an idea. That was a $26 retail price. And the add-on cost was, I think, $12. Okay, so I got this Avant. This is called the Dual Response Pull-'em Tightening Firming Eye Cream. Now, I will tell you it's an expensive brand. I think it comes out of England. But this brand has been one that's my skin likes a good bit. And I've actually seen results, particularly with their avocado eye cream. Kiehl's has a good avocado eye cream too. Okay, it has a nice, pleasant, I think it's a pleasant smell. It's not overpowering. And I'm really looking to forward to seeing what this can do, because the thing about these Avant products is even though they would be more expensive, this would be a $67 value here. They actually are very effective, so that's why I chose that when I saw it. Okay, now this was a $3.50 item. This was by Koki, and it's a gradient blush. Koki has a wonderful eye brightening concealer that I use a lot, and it's one of my favorite concealer products or brightening products. So, and they have some good eyeliners too. So I thought, you know what, I'll give this a shot. And it's really pretty too. Look at that, it's got like a design in it. And you can see I don't know, I think there's an elephant and a jungle in there. It's really, really hard to see. Yeah, but there it is. So I like that it's gradient and I can choose some different colors, throw this in the purse, and that one's a good for me product. So this is a $8 retail value. Okay. So this is by Beauty Creations, and this is the Blush Hush, also a $3.50 add-on. This product is actually a $6 retail value. And again, good to put, you know, I never want to be without a little bit of blush, because I think it really makes a big difference. That, a little bit of mascara and eyeliner and lipstick, those are the things that just I have to have. Look at that, this beautiful packaging. It's sort of a recessed here, the heart is. I think this is really nice. I get this brand in like the, look at that color. That's a pretty color too. And it has a mirror, and I like that because a lot of these smaller ones don't have a mirror. This is a nice container. This actually was a pleasant surprise, and I know I'm gonna like it because I like the other products that they have. Okay, some things went tumbling, it's okay. This looked interesting, a little, it's a makeup brush by Wheeler. And I don't know what the retail value would be, but it would be one that is a sponge on one side here, a bigger sponge, and then a smaller sponge here. I would imagine would be really good for underneath the eye. And then just smoothing out, you know, it's easier to hold, you know, you're not having to hold the sponge like a sponge that's not on a stick. It's a little bit harder to hold. And it does have a little bit of a chemical smell here. But anyway, that looked interesting, so that's why I got that. And I think, I'm pretty sure this, oh, I can't remember, this could have been a $6 add-on. The Murad Acne Control Clarifying Cleanser. I don't have a lot of acne, but sometimes, especially in the summertime, I do get a clogged pore, and this would be something that would be helpful. And I really only need this size, so that was a good item for me. I got this add-on in the other bag, and it's the LMS Rose Marine Cream. LMS loves my skin. I love LMS products. It's one of the products, the brands I use a lot. I had an opportunity to get a different color of this Seraphine blush. Again, a $28 value, but this was $3.50. And this is a little bit different color, more of a mauve-y color. So the other one was more of a pink, and this is more of a, just I don't know, probably more of a warm color. So I thought that was a good option for me. And then I got two other products. One of them is the Half-Caked Duality Eye and Cheek Palette, and this was $3.50. So if you looked at my other video, I chose, because I didn't have the option of the number 2 palette, I had the option of the number 1 palette to choose. So when I had the ability to get this as an add-on, which was more of a pink color, whereas the other one is neutral, I went ahead and took that opportunity because I actually do gravitate towards pinks a lot. With my coloring, they really are, they always have been, I think, flattering. So there's the colors here. So this is more colorful than the other one was more neutral. So I like that blush. Let's take a look at that blush. Okay, there it is. And I like that this is blush and eyeshadow together. Again, you can be on the go and just throw it in the purse, or if you need a touch-up, there it goes. So anyway, let's try this top row. Okay, there's the top row right here. Ooh, I really like the shimmery one. Okay, so there's the top row. I always like to have a light because it helps keeping the eyes from looking tired. And look at that, that's really pretty. There's the blush, there's the light one, there's the shimmer one, and there's the one I would imagine for either on the outer corner or the crease. So we're gonna take a look at the next row. And here's the next row here. So again, these are the colors, and then this is the row I'm looking at here. So, oh, there was a shimmer on that row too. And it's pretty. More of a pinky color, okay? Look at that. So these are the colors I would like. This is a good one for me, so I like that a lot. Okay, the last item, because I did spend $25 in add-ons, I got a free green tea enzyme vitamin C brightening serum by Innisfree, and here it is. So this is a brand that's sort of newer to me, and I like it. And I didn't used to use much of the lightening or brightening products, but as I've aged, I've seen that, you know, the skin, it does need exfoliation. It does need some brightening here and there. The foundations or tinted moisturizers I wear actually sort of take more of a dull skin color and just sort of brighten it up a little bit. Not lighten, but brighten. And maybe a little bit of lightening too. And sort of just looking like a dull, you know, neutral kind of shade, which is, I'm just a light neutral, just total neutral. I mean, it just actually, I think, enhances and just makes it look just a little bit brighter, and I think that's a thing that I need. Anyway, that's everything in this bag. I think it's a wonderful bag. I got it pretty early for a bag. Usually the boxes come earlier, but this time I'm still waiting on the Icon box. The BoxyCharm hasn't even shipped yet. So anyway, that's everything for today. Have a great day. Thank you for stopping by.